Take a move in the ring. You can hit me with the words you fling.
Well, Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal having a go at each other seem to have another knock-on effect on other things, because have a look at this. All right, yeah. Ali Abdelaziz spoke to Brett Okamoto and said, well, if Masvidal wants to fight Diaz, Kamaru Usman is going to give the welterweight title fight to Conor McGregor. Want to see that?
I wouldn't mind seeing it. Does it make sense? No. And we're talking about Ali. He manages Usman. And of course, Ali wants to put together the fight that's going to produce the biggest ripple effect in Usman's career and in his career as a manager, which is basically making the most money, and the most money is with Notorious, right? With against Conor McGregor, and it's probably the best fight. I feel like Conor McGregor would be the easier fight if you stack him against Jorge Masvidal. You know what I mean? That's just me looking at it from afar right now.
Usman himself weighed in. Again, I don't think I can fully repeat what he said. I'll just paraphrase. I really don't understand why you all want this man dead, talking about McGregor. He says he would do something to him in there if I wanted. I can't repeat the word. And he'd do nothing. Clearly confident. How do you think the fight would go? Does McGregor have a chance?
Well, I think in that tweet or in a previous tweet, he said that he wouldn't even go for a takedown for the first 2 rounds. And if that is true, then that gives Conor McGregor a tremendous amount of advantages against Usman. You know what I mean? Like Usman, if he's not going to go for takedowns, there's no threat of takedowns. That's basically they're going to be in a boxing match or a kickboxing fight. And if it's a kickboxing fight, I'm giving the advantages to Conor McGregor. You know, if he's fighting at 170, he still has that power. His array of attacks is much more wider than Usman, and he's faster than Usman. Only thing Usman has, I think, would be the strength over McGregor. If it stays in a stand-up fight for the first 2 rounds, if I'm a betting man, if that's true and Usman goes in there and doesn't go for takedowns, I would bet on Conor knocking out Usman in the first 2 rounds.
Well, you can all see what he said there. I won't repeat it. We try to keep it clean on the post-fight podcast. Yeah.
Are we a PG-13 podcast?
I think it's a family newspaper, the SCMP. So
okay.
I'll
try to keep myself
keep
my language to a minimum.
Yeah, when it comes to articles, we tend to blur out the swear words and things like that. It was a nightmare during the BMF title fight. Oh, couldn't say anything. Yeah, because that word is definitely banned on SCMP.
Yeah,
I think you know which
mud
word
ruckers.
Yeah. All right. Well,
mud rucker.